guys, it's Rachel here. Ooh, so this week I'm back with another video. Okay, my hair looks crazy, I apologize. Today's video is going to be my month 2 update on Accutane. I actually didn't do a 1 month update because my skin hadn't really done anything, so I didn't feel the need to, but I have some things to talk about now, so that's why I thought I'd do a month 2 update. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you probably didn't see my acne story Accutane video type of thing, so you can click right here to see that video if you want to watch it. But basically, I am on a very strong acne medication called Accutane, or now I guess it's called isotretinoin, and it's pretty much my last attempt at clearing up my acne. I've been going to the dermatologist for a very long time, trying all kinds of antibiotics and topical medications, and this is kind of like the last straw. And Accutane is a very, very strong medicine, and it can have some very harmful side effects. I have been on it for, like I said, 2 months now, and I guess in this video I'm just gonna kind of talk about my experience so far. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of pictures because I do have makeup on right now, so I want to be able to show you guys what my skin actually looks like. I'm gonna be talking about side effects and products that I've been loving, and also some products that I have not so much been loving, and yeah. Ooh. You guys requested this video a lot when I posted that acne video, and so I thought that I would update you guys throughout my Accutane journey and just kind of let you know how things are going every once in a while. I think from now on I'll probably do monthly updates just because I think my skin is going to start changing more than it has and I'll be able to talk about more. So I'll definitely be doing that for you guys if you want to see those. So yeah, with all of that said, let's just get started. Yay. Alright, so first of all, I guess I'll kind of talk about my experience so far with Accutane. So I've been on the medication for 2 full months, and I can say that I really haven't seen much improvement at all. I feel like you see a lot of YouTubers, or at least I've watched a lot of Accutane experience videos, and I see so many people seeing improvements within like the first month, like wow, oh my god, like your face looks completely better. But for me, that hasn't really happened at all. In fact, I've been breaking out, you know, the same as I did before I started the medicine, and if anything, my skin is kind of worse. I know that sometimes with Accutane you go through kind of a purging series where you'll get a lot of breakouts all of a sudden, and then it'll kind of get completely better, like it gets bad before it can get better. I never really had that, but my skin has just kind of stayed consistently bad like it used to be, I guess I would say. So yeah, but I have also heard that sometimes it takes maybe like 4 months and then all of a sudden it's like boom, like completely disappears, and maybe that's how it'll be for me, I'm hoping. So maybe I just gotta wait a little longer and I'll see some good improvement. I guess I'll insert now some pictures of how my skin is looking currently today. And this is how my skin was looking when I started the medicine. This is how my skin looked after taking it for 1 full month, and this is how it looks now. So not much different, I don't think, at least, but I still have a lot of hope. You know, Accutane's gotta work. So now I just want to talk about some side effects that I've had, because I have had a lot, and I think that side effects are a huge thing with people considering Accutane, because they're like, I want to go on it, I want to clear up my acne, but I don't know about all these awful side effects. So I guess I'll kind of, you know, tell you guys what kind I am having. So at the beginning, I was a lot more scared, like when I first started Accutane, about what kind of side effects I would have, because I was getting like heartburn and like tons of joint pain. It was just so painful, and at first my face was really dry, like my face was just getting really dry and flaky and gross, and my lips have been dry from the very beginning, but we'll talk about that in a second. And yeah, so like the first week maybe I was having like really bad side effects that are like under like the list, if you look it up on Google, of like harmful side effects, like heartburn and headaches and gross stuff. And I was also feeling kind of like not myself. I wouldn't say I was like depressed or anything, but I just felt like out of it. I felt like really sad for like a day or something. I just like remember this day so clearly. I was just like crying and like feeling like really my anxiety like coming back. It was kind of weird, and I wouldn't say that's like definitely Accutane, but it was right when I started the medicine, so I don't really know. As far as now, my biggest side effect that I have is dry lips. My lips actually aren't even that bad right now, but especially like the first month going into it, my lips were really dry, and I have a bad habit of kind of like picking my lips and stuff, which is bad. But with Accutane, it got so much worse, so I just like cut down on that as much as I can. And my lips are still dry, but not as bad. But if you're a lip picker like me, then just try to stop completely, because it'll make your lips so much worse if you just add that irritation to it. I find that the biggest thing with lips is to stay consistent with applying stuff at all times. So like always have something on your lips. Even if it's just like a simple chapstick, it's better than nothing. Because when I have like nothing at all on my lips, it makes them so much more dry so quickly, and it gets like dry around the edges, and I'll get like dry patches on the sides. I've only found 2 lip products that I really love and that really work for me. I've tried so many while I've been on Accutane. I tried the Aquaphor. I didn't really like it because it doesn't stay on a long time. I tried Burt's Bees because a lot of people would talk about that. I didn't really love that either. I think that my problem is keep having something that stays on a long time so that I don't have to keep applying it, because I'm lazy AF. Anyone agree? And so these are the 2 products that I've really been loving. The first one is Carmex, and I use this every single night before I go to bed, and it stays on all night, and my lips wake up feeling, yes they do. I wake up and my lips feel so soft and so smooth, and even if I've had, you know, a bad lip day, maybe my lips are extremely dry, this will just like repair them a lot. And this is my kind of like every second stuff that I have on all the time. It's the Rosebud Salve. I think I got it at Ulta, but it kind of just shows up clear on your lips, kind of looks like a lip gloss almost, but it smells kind of like grandma-ish, I guess. It's like supposed to be like rosy, but it smells like grandma perfume. But I really like it because it stays on a long time, and I know it's kind of like not good for your lips because it's kind of like Vaseline. It has petroleum in it, but it's what works for me. I know it's not very like good, but it really works, and it really stays on, so I love these 2. Another huge big problem side effect that I've had is eczema, or really dry skin on my hands. I've only got it on my hands and my arms, so I've been lucky about that, but I have some pictures from the first month where my hands were just so dry, and it got to the point where not even lotion would help, nothing would help, but I just had it kind of all on my hand, all up my arm. You can see my hand's kind of red right now. It's because it's still kind of dry. I just got through a spout of eczema. And what I found that works for the eczema is the Rosebud stuff. If you use that kind of just like on the go type of thing, I find that that works for like temporary relief. Can't talk. When I went to my dermatologist after the first month, I asked them about it, and they did say it was eczema, so they prescribed me some really heavy duty cream. It's this stuff right here. It's very extremely thick, and I personally hate having lotion on my hands, so I'm not a fan of the way this feels, but it does really work. I promise you, it completely healed up my hand. Also, try not to use hand sanitizer if you're on Accutane. I know that kind of goes for anybody with dry hands, definitely, but I find that hand sanitizer just irritates my hands so much and makes the eczema and dry skin a lot worse. So another big thing that I've had is a dry nose, and I didn't really think about that as I was going on Accutane. I feel like you only hear about like lips and skin and stuff, but my nose has been really dry and hurting and kind of like bleeding. I haven't had any like full-on nosebleeds, but blood just kind of like collects in there. I know that sounds so gross, and it really hurts. Like there's a lot of pressure in there, and so I've tried a lot of things. I tried some like saline spray. It didn't work. It just kind of like made my nose feel wet and gross, and it went away after like 1 second. And then I tried this like gel that you kind of put up there. Didn't work either. And so finally I got a humidifier, which has been helping me a lot. I find such a difference in the days that I slept with my humidifier on and the nights that I didn't, because my nose will really hurt if I don't use it. So usually if I use my humidifier, my nose is better. Really, the last big noticeable side effect that I've had is dry eyes and like irritated eyes. I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but this eye is kind of red. It's puffy and it hurts a lot, and my eyes have been getting really dry and getting really irritated when I use certain makeup, which is not something that necessarily happened before I went on Accutane. I do wear contacts, so I think that that makes a difference, but something that they tell you a lot when you go on Accutane if you have contacts is not to sleep in your contacts, and I did that when I took a nap one time, and my eyes just hurt hurt so bad. I could not wear contacts for a couple of days because it just like dried out my eyes really bad. But I've had a couple spouts of this eye getting kind of like puffy and red and weird looking. I tried some eye drops and they didn't really work for me if my eyes were feeling dry. So I have yet to find a product that helps with kind of the hurting and itching and irritated dry eyes. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, those are kind of like my side effects and stuff. If you're on Accutane and you've been experiencing the same type of things, let me know down below and let me know what kind of products you use if you have any to recommend to me. So as for the blood tests, a little update on that, since you guys know, if you watched my first video, I hate needles, I hate blood tests, I feared them so much before I went on Accutane, and I would say that I've kind of almost conquered my fear of blood tests. The first time I went, I was just hysterically, just like so nervous and anxious about it. And when I went the second time, it was a little bit better because I was like, okay, the first one went good. And then I went another time and it was good. Well, the last one I went to was really bad, and I don't want to scare you guys that are on Accutane, but I'm just speaking from personal experience because I shared my fear of needles with you guys. But the lady couldn't find my vein, and then she was twisting it and pulling the needle back out and putting it back in and twisting it, and I was crying. Then they had to stick me in the other arm, and then they yelled at me for not drinking water. I guess moral of the story is drink a lot of water before you go to a blood test and make sure you have a good nurse. But overall, the blood tests haven't been nearly as bad as I thought they were. Obviously, they're annoying because you have to go every single month, and yeah, but it's fine. I have gotten through it with my huge fear of needles, so I believe in all of you that also have that fear or that are worried about the blood tests or something. You can do it. And yeah, I think that's kind of about it. But I hope you guys liked this kind of update on my Accutane. Why is people like nobody texts me? Why are people texting me? But I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this update video on my Accutane. Like I said, a lot of you guys requested it. So let me know down below if you want to keep seeing these every single month through my Accutane journey. I hope to be getting a lot clearer soon. I really hope so. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know if you guys have any requests regarding videos for acne stuff. I know some of you guys were requesting a acne coverage foundation routine or how I cover my acne and stuff. So let me know if you want to see that video still, and I will definitely make that. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me comments down below with if you're on Accutane. Let me know how your experience is going and the side effects and products that you're having and using. And let me know, any video requests that you have. If you want to see specific acne related videos and whatnot, let me know that down below. Subscribe to this channel for weekly videos. I am definitely going to be getting more into acting videos. So leave me those requests down below. I'm very excited, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, I'm kind of nervous about this.
Oh, maybe we're supposed to lay them down?
Are you kidding me? Okay, obviously we did something wrong with that. Maybe it's not coming out. What do you call an elf who sings?
Me.
A rapper.